top 5 Marvel characters. I love it because I get to geek out. To narrow it down to 5. Okay.
I'm going through like a Rolodex right now. It's probably gonna have to be people from X-Men. I love firecrackers, so Jubilee. Jubilee's powers is just so pointless. It's like, okay, like a giant rock's coming at you, I'm gonna throw firecrackers at it. But she was so cute, like in the cartoons, like she had like her little goggles on the top of her head and a yellow trench coat from what I remember with booty shorts. She was cute, you know? So firecrackers and booty shorts and a yellow trench coat, call it a day.
You have to take into consideration their the powers, the combination of powers that can go together. We'll just wing it. We gotta like even out the powers and gotta have like male, female, equality. I mean, there's the Marvel Illuminati, so you gotta get somebody from there because they're at the top of their game, right? So I'm gonna have to, from that group, I'm gonna choose Doctor Strange because he's got the magical powers. He has the Eye of Agamotto. Oh God, I'm such a geek.
Superman? No.
I like Jean, because I just loved how like sweet and loyal she was with Cyclops, because I'm like, that's me.
And I want to say Jean Grey, but she was so boring.
Jean Grey, but not just any Jean Grey. When she's Phoenix, when she has the Phoenix Force, because I mean, she can get out of control. Okay, and that's kind of how I like my women sometimes, out of control, but in control. No, she's so overly, superly powered. And she's a telepath, so she has that, you know, because normally I'd go Professor X, but if there's Jean Grey Phoenix Force, I'm gonna go with her.
Professor X. Because I always wondered if that thing down there was working the whole time. Was it working? Is that Googleable? Yeah, Professor X, just because his powers were like really cool and he was able to like communicate. He was able to stay really fit while in a wheelchair. That's a really hard, that's a really good talent to have. Because I would have been eating hot Cheetos the whole time and I would have had like the skinniest leg but the biggest upper body ever.
Oh, Marvel, Disney. Okay, got it. Avengers. Okay. Iron Man. Everybody likes Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr. All Marvel movies should star Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. as the Hulk. Robert Downey Jr. as Captain America. Robert Downey Jr. as Robert Downey Jr.
Then there's Iron Man. Like him, the technology that he can do with all the suits and all that crap was amazing. I kind of wanted to like live in his house.
Deadpool is #1 for sure because he's hot as hell. I'm not sure about in the comics, but in the movie he's hot as hell. And I like him because he goes against like the normal Marvel characters and their backstory. He's complete opposite of what every traditional Marvel character does. And I'm kind of like the same.
Gambit. Gambit was my favorite growing up because he was just a G. He had je ne sais quoi. You know? He just had that coolness about him. Not only that, he fought with the staff. And if you know me, I'm pretty good with the staff. Wow.
Spider-Man, Iron Man, the Hulk, and Captain America.
I don't really like Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire kind of ruined that. Oh, the Witch. Not the Witch in Suicide Squad, but the Witch in Marvel. Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen's older brother. She's a witch. She's like special powers, but like you don't really know if she's a superhero, and then she hangs out with that other guy that's like not really a superhero either. Hawkeye or something.
Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy, yeah. She's just sexy and strong. Zoe Saldana freaking plays her like it's even better. Avatar, duh.
Black Panther, of course. Black Power, talking about black African American people out there. I love you. He had his own little tribe in Ala Wakanda. I don't know where it was, but I just made it up. I mean, just having the money, just the skill, being the fastest, you know, just again, of course, because black people gotta be fast. I think that's a little racist. We win marathons, so it's cool.
Growing up, he was always my favorite. I'd have to go with Cyclops. I know a lot of people think he's like, oh, Cyclops, he's so weak. Like, they made him look really weak in the movies, which I'm hoping they reboot and make him look a little bit more tougher, because growing up watching the Marvel X-Men cartoons in the 90s, I cried watching those things. I laughed, I cried, I really connected with it. But not just any regular Cyclops, if I could also get Cyclops with the Phoenix Force Cyclops, because he's a badass. He'll kill everyone.
Big Hero 6, and I like Baymax. That's my favorite. Okay, that's my favorite. It's Disney Animation and Marvel put together.
Thor. Thor was a beast just because he got that accent. He had that hammer that nobody could lift up. I can't. I would try to mimic the accent, but I don't know. Yeah, Thor of Asgard. You know what I mean? Like, Thor of Asgard. I'm here to slay. Like, what the freak? That is dope. Don't ask me what that accent is, because I don't really know. Thor was a beast. He was a beast. You know, I mean, attractive dude, man. Women love him. You know what I mean? I was dating a girl the other day. She was like, oh, you know who I like? What movie I like? I like Thor. Now, I can't look like Thor. You know what I mean? I ain't white.
You have to include the Hulk. You know what I mean? You gotta have Mr. Brute strength, the power, you know what I'm saying?
You can never go wrong with Groot. Groot's probably one of my favorite characters. Just because like I like plants in general. I like to say that I have a green thumb, but I don't know, I might overwater sometimes.
I am Groot. I love you, Groot. You don't say shit. I love you, Groot. I just think he's like the gentle giant, which I happen to like always date all these gentle giants that don't know how to communicate, which is Groot.
Groot, he can be big, small, whatever. He's actually funny. So just because he brings a little humor to the team, and he's just dope.
I really like Wolverine. I don't know, they're all kind of the same, but they're all good.
Growing up, I really loved Wolverine. I just thought he was like a cartoon version of my dad. Strong, protects everybody. So that's spaghetti.
Wolverine, he can regenerate. You know what I mean? So he can't even really die like that. Every time he like get a scratch or anything, his body just naturally come back. Then he got these long ass blades in his knuckles. So you can imagine just punching somebody and your blade make a mistake and come out. Like that's instant death.
In that last movie, Logan, I mean, I'd like to say I didn't cry, but it probably happened.
Rogue was good. Why she was good? Because she was Rogue and she didn't give a
I really liked Rogue in the animated series. Now, in the movie series, I mean, she's cool and everything like that, but she was kind of a weak character.
Anna Paquin played Rogue, who was like the worst person to play her because she is not sexy. Rogue was so sexy. She wore a bodysuit, she had big tits. They were all like so like cute and luscious with tiny waists and big titties, big. It was like Nicki Minaj back in the days, but cartoons version.
In the animated series, she took the power of some really strong lady. Forgot her name. She was really strong and she could fly. She had flight. She was really strong and could like do some damage. But yeah, she did have the power that she originally had was taking people's energy, which is like, I don't know how you would live with that power. It's kind of that power.
Mystique. She can transform into different things and she was always naked. She was so scaly, she was so sexy. And I love how Rebecca Romijn played her. Sans Jennifer Lawrence. I like Rebecca Romijn more. I love her backstory because she was friendly, then she became like a hateful and then she became friendly and like I just like you just didn't know what side she was on, but like, you know, I was on her side.
I love Mystique. Mystique is one of my favorites.
Captain America was pretty awesome.
Maybe I'm more of a Chris Evans fan than I am a Captain America fan, but like I love Captain America. I love Chris Evans. I am comfortable with my sexuality to say that, especially with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He's my favorite character to go from there, and he just knows how to take lead and take charge because he's a captain.
Storm, I mean, who doesn't like Storm? You know, if you're like LGBT, you just kind of like her. She had a cute story. I mean, she's from Brazil, but then she was also black because she was Halle Berry in the movie. She made me want to get white out contact lenses and get white hair. I mean, who doesn't want to control the weather? I think that's like really fun.
The only female Marvel character I know of and like is Storm, because she's a hot ass.
Ever since, I think I would always tell my mom, like, I want to be her. I am her. I'm Storm. That's why I have a gray wig. Thank you, Storm. Yeah, I just think she's badass in every freaking way. And who looks good being a badass, too? Yes, Storm. I'm you. You are me.
So Professor X, Rogue, Storm, Jubilee, and Mystique.
Here we go.